Good morning, Joe. How are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. So I'm recording this, just so you know.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be posting these. I'd like to post these interviews on our YouTube and our Facebook page.
Hmm.
So just a few questions. Introduce yourself so everybody else knows who you are when they watch this video, and let us know a little bit about yourself.
Sure. I'm Joe Ossmann. I sang with the Bach Festival. I'm not sure exactly what the time frame was, but I think I joined around 2013, and I
Okay.
sang through sometime in 2019.
hmm
Um,
And
I,
was that the first time you'd sang with the choir in 2013? You joined in 2013?
yeah. My wife and I moved to Paw Paw in 2010, and we didn't join for a couple of years because we were spending our winters in California.
Ah,
Um, having moved from California, we were
yes.
still getting acclimated to Michigan. So, uh,
hmm
but
And
we
winters are
managed.
bitter here.
They can be. They
Yeah.
can be.
Yeah.
I grew up in Michigan, so I knew
Oh,
what I
okay.
was
So you're
getting into.
you're very familiar. Where did you grow up?
Mostly in St. Ignace in the UP.
Oh, you're
Um,
a Youper.
yep.
Nice. Was it difficult becoming a troll?
Not for me, no.
Good, good.
Actually, the terms Youper and troll didn't even
Yeah,
exist when I lived up there.
right. Isn't
Uh,
that funny how that came to be? I find it very interesting when I've heard that as a
yeah.
child. Yeah. So a little bit more. So when you joined, what were your impressions of the Bach Festival Society when you initially joined?
Well, um, I was really impressed. It had been recommended to us by a friend who sings in
hmm
the choir, um, Valerie Grossman,
hmm
and um, and we went to a concert. We wanted to make sure this was a group that we wanted to be in, and we
Right.
went to a concert, and were very impressed.
hmm
And so we signed up, and Jim and the group welcomed us, and we had a very positive impression.
Excellent. I'm great. I'm glad.
We've
That's
sung
wonderful.
with, we've had the privilege of singing with some really excellent groups in the past,
hmm Where did
and
you sing prior to Bach Festival?
we sang most immediately prior with a group called the Sacramento Master Singers
Oh,
in California.
hmm
It was a chamber choir, about a large chamber choir,
hmm
45 to 50 carefully auditioned voices.
hmm
Um, very, very exciting stuff.
That's good. And what is it about? And have you been singing your whole life? Have you always sung in choruses and choirs and such
Since high school, yeah.
since high school? Okay. And what is it about singing that you enjoy so much?
Well, um, I've thought about that question, and and I've identified really three things.
hmm
One is that I'm a strong believer in the need for balance
hmm
in my life, and my my professional life has not been artistically oriented, nor has um, a lot of my leisure time. And so the singing
hmm
has brought that artistic element to my life, which I think just makes me a more whole person.
Yeah.
Second thing is that the experience of singing in a choir
hmm
when you're in synchrony with a whole group of people,
hmm
especially when you're performing. When I'll speak for myself when I'm doing that. It's just this amazing existential experience
hmm
of unity and expression and joy.
hmm
Um, even if you're not singing, even if I'm not singing something joyful,
Right.
um, it's
I feel
still
like the music like helps you feel, helps you emote. It gives you that the feelings that you're looking for, and not even if when it's sad or happy, you still have these moments of just amazing. I don't know what it is. It's just like connection with the music. I feel like.
the music and the people,
Hmm.
the people that I'm singing with, and the
Yeah,
people in the audience. And the third thing is that um, I think that the world needs all the beauty that it can get,
agreed.
and music, singing is a way to increase the amount of beauty in the world.
It is, and it's easy because we carry our instrument with us everywhere we go.
Yes.
It's a nice thing about being a singer versus an instrumentalist. Not nothing against instrumentalists. I played viola for years. Do you
Hmm.
happen to play any instruments by any chance?
I have performed with on string bass, harmonica, and recorder, all fairly rudimentarily, if that's a word, but have performed in public on those
Yes,
instruments. So
that's wonderful.
I've enjoyed that.
Excellent, excellent. So what would you say to somebody who is thinking about joining the Kalamazoo Bach Festival Society? If they're, what would you suggest to them, and what are some takeaways from the organization that you have found that you could convey to other people?
Um, that's a good question. I haven't thought about it.
I thought I'd pop that one on to you
Yeah,
to see.
um, I would say if you if you have a love of music, if you have some experience singing, and if you have some experience reading music, to give it a try.
Yeah.
But you need to be ready to make a commitment for at least one concert, if not one whole season,
Hmm.
and know what that's going to entail in terms of attending rehearsals and personal practice time.
Right.
Um, and that's one thing. And then the other thing is that you really need to be um, able to be a team player.
Most definitely. If you can't work in a group, it's going to be very challenging to be in a choir.
You have to be willing to dress like everybody else too.
Right. This is the only time. That's hilarious. Well, thanks, Joe. Is there anything else you'd like to add for our viewers for this video?
Um, hmm. I really enjoy performing um, challenging music and and um, and music that has um, strong meaning. I think one of the favorite pieces that I performed with
Mm-hmm.
Bach was the I can't remember the name of it, but the Ukrainian Requiem.
Oh, yes, the one we did in Chicago.
Yes.
Yes, a
Um,
couple years ago, right? Wasn't that
it
two
was
years ago?
two or three
Yeah,
years ago.
yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
think
2
it
years.
was Chris's first season.
That was a huge piece for us
It
to take
was,
on, and but it was really fun.
and
And
especially when we performed it in Chicago
mhm,
with as a part of the Ukrainian festival with so many
yeah,
people of Ukrainian heritage that for whom it was so meaningful. I had a
mhm.
Ukrainian friend who came from Atlanta
Really?
to hear
Oh,
that performance.
that gave me the shivers. That's wonderful.
I
They
was
must have
a,
really enjoyed that.
yeah, I was astounded. So
It was a very, I have to say, as a singer, quite challenging piece. It really, but I'm like you. I kind of like the challenging pieces at times because then I feel like I'm putting more into like learning how to do it and making sure I'm getting everything correct. Not that I don't do that on easier pieces, but if you sung it before, it's almost like second nature. But when it's something you've never seen and it's in a language you've never sung in your life, it can be a real, it can be a fun challenge, I think.
not to mention that manuscript was very difficult to read.
Yes, it was. It was, but we got through it, and
We
man,
did.
our Chris did a great job of conducting us with that and getting us ready to perform that piece. It
Yeah.
was fun. It was fun. It was a nice trip too. We all got to go to Chicago together and
Yeah.
enjoy each other's company. Yeah, it was great.
Hmm.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you talking about this. And this is Joe Ossmann. And what part do you sing, Joe? Let everybody know.
I sing second bass,
Second bass. Nice.
down in the bottom.
Yeah. Got to have those bases. It makes it all worthwhile. Thank you for your time, and I appreciate it. I look forward to singing with you again if you get a chance to come back and sing. And enjoy your day, and hopefully
Thank
have
you.
a wonderful week. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Grace. Good to talk to you.
You too. Have a great day.